Imagine that Santa Claus, with his red suit and iconic laughter, was not always the symbol we know today. Did you know that his story began over 1,700 years ago with Saint Nicholas, a charitable bishop who helped those in need? And that he has been represented in many different ways across various cultures? In this video, we will explore how the kind Saint Nicholas transformed into a global figure connecting Christian, pagan, and even modern marketing traditions. You will discover incredible curiosities and understand how the image of Santa Claus evolved over the centuries into the Christmas icon that lights up millions of homes today. Have you ever wondered how a saint from a small town in Turkey became one of the world's most beloved symbols? Stay until the end to uncover fascinating details about this story that bridges the past and the present. Saint Nicholas was born in the 3rd century in the city of Patara, in the region of Lycia, modern-day Turkey. Born into a wealthy family, he lost his parents at a young age and decided to use his inheritance to help the needy, oppressed, and vulnerable. His compassion and generosity soon became legendary. He was appointed Bishop of Myra and was known for his miracles, including stories like saving sailors in danger and resurrecting children. One of the most famous tales tells of 3 poor sisters for whom he secretly left bags of gold as dowries, saving them from being sold into slavery. After his death on December 6th, his popularity grew, and he was canonized by the Catholic Church. Saint Nicholas became one of the most venerated saints in Christendom, especially in Europe. His kindness and charitable acts established a tradition of generosity associated with his name. During the Middle Ages, he became the patron saint of various groups, including children, sailors, and even merchants. Annual feasts and celebrations in his honor solidified his image as a symbol of kindness and protection. During the Middle Ages, Saint Nicholas began to be depicted as a bishop in clerical attire, including a red mantle, crozier, and mitre, symbolizing his religious authority. He was often shown in stained glass and frescoes in churches, reinforcing his image of holiness and charity. Traditions surrounding him varied by region. In Germany and the Netherlands, Saint Nicholas became known as Sinterklaas, a figure who visited children on December 6th to reward good deeds or punish bad behavior. In some countries, he was accompanied by dark figures like Krampus, a folkloric creature that scared naughty children. These associations created an interesting duality in Saint Nicholas, a kind saint but also a moral authority. In regions like Russia and Eastern Europe, Saint Nicholas was celebrated as a protector saint with a more spiritual focus. His image often appeared in religious icons, emphasizing his divine connection and miracles. Over time, these traditions began to merge with elements of pagan festivals, such as Yule, where spirits and gods brought gifts during the winter. This cultural fusion was essential for the evolution of Saint Nicholas into what we now know as Santa Claus. The transition to Santa Claus. The transition from Saint Nicholas to Santa Claus began with Dutch immigrants in the United States during the 17th century. They brought with them the tradition of Sinterklaas, which inspired the creation of the American version of the jolly old man. The name Santa Claus emerged as an American adaptation of Sinterklaas. Writers like Washington Irving helped popularize the figure, describing him as a joyful man visiting homes to deliver gifts during Christmas. In 1823, the poem A Visit from St. Nicholas, commonly known as The Night Before Christmas, cemented Santa Claus's image. He was depicted as a cheerful, round man with a white beard, traveling in a sleigh pulled by reindeer and delivering presents through chimneys. During the 19th century, Santa Claus began to move away from his religious roots, becoming a universal symbol of Christmas celebrations. This transformation was driven by industrialization and the rise of holiday commerce, linking Santa Claus to gift-giving traditions. By the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the blending of European traditions, American creativity, and the global expansion of Christmas as a commercial holiday resulted in the Santa Claus we recognize today, a joyful, welcoming figure and a symbol of generosity and unity. The modern image of Santa Claus was heavily shaped in the early 20th century through advertising. Coca-Cola played a significant role by portraying Santa Claus as a friendly, chubby man with a white beard and vibrant red suit in its 1931 marketing campaigns. Before this, depictions of Santa Claus varied greatly. He was shown as a gnome, a tall and thin man, or even a traveler. It was artist Haddon Sundblom, hired by Coca-Cola, who consolidated the image of Santa Claus that we associate with Christmas today. Beyond Coca-Cola, other forms of media like Christmas cards, films, and music helped solidify Santa Claus as a global icon. He became not only a festive character, but also a cultural symbol that transcends borders and religions. As Christmas grew into a global celebration, Santa Claus was seen as a symbol of unity, love, and charity. Despite his religious origins, he was adapted to fit different cultures, becoming a universal figure that connects traditions, stories, and values. Santa Claus has many cultural variations worldwide. In Germany, for example, he is known as Weihnachtsmann, Christmas man, while in Italy, La Befana, an old woman who delivers gifts, also shares the holiday spotlight. In Finland, Santa Claus is called Joulupukki, which means Christmas goat, a nod to old pagan traditions. He is believed to live in Korvatanturi, a mountain that attracts tourists from around the world eager to visit his official home. In Japan, where Christmas is not a predominant religious holiday, Santa Claus has been adapted as a commercial and friendly figure, often associated with spreading joy and gift-giving in a secular context. Santa Claus has also been widely explored in the entertainment industry. Movies, songs, and commercials have turned him into an iconic character, but have also sparked debates about the commercialization of Christmas and the loss of its historical and religious roots. Despite this, Santa Claus remains a symbol of hope and generosity. He inspires acts of charity, such as gift donations to underprivileged children, and keeps the magic of Christmas alive as a time for sharing love and kindness with others. And so, over the centuries, the kind Saint Nicholas transformed into the Santa Claus we know today, a figure that transcends cultures, religions, and borders. He reminds us that the spirit of generosity and love for others is the true essence of Christmas. If you enjoyed this content, subscribe to the channel for more fascinating stories like this one. Leave a like and share it with someone who would love to know this story.